it's time for and the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Off the afternoon for Texas, the designated hitter.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Leury Garcia.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got that average up over 340 now. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Anderson aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
In is Jorge Soler as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Nobody out, runner on first. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Two and 2 to Jorge Soler. The 2-2. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here comes the first pitch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Castellanos has a .280 batting average. The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo waits on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Batting fifth, the first
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's hitting over .350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
Edwin Encarnacion now, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming, here it is.
Off the plate, ball one.
Now the 1-0. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. 3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rangers on top here, 2-0. Dinelson Lamet gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under .250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Andrew Benintendi is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Andujar trying to get there. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in his at-bat.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Batting eight.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at his career totals, Realmuto possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Hey, started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Third home run for him on the year as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
To the plate now, Tim Anderson.
Number 8. Designated
As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leury Garcia will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
At the plate, Luis Arias, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. But 2 here in the Rangers' half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Rangers. So coming to the plate, Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off,
and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Xander.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Slapped hard the opposite way. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Standing in, Mitch Moreland, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on him.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Fouled off. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it bangs off the monster. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Lifetime against this particular arm, he's 1 for 2. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
And he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now a 4-1 game. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
Jorge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And with one gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Edwin Encarnacion is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Encarnacion, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The batter.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
And here he is in the 3rd inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
And the count will be full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Up next for the Rangers, JT Realmuto. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Two and one.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
On its way is pitch number 75. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning.
The Red Sox due to hit in the 3rd. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult to generate very much in the runs column. One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs. We aren't doing that, so we have a lot to figure out moving forward to put ourselves in a better position. For now, we'll have to wait and see what kind of adjustments they can make, guys.
Jackie.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And it's fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
Now
got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Andrew Benintendi is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
1 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. That evens it up, 1-1. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Arias takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, runner in scoring position with two gone. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. From the stretch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's out.
On that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 3 innings complete. The Rangers lead this one 4-1. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-0.
Hey.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Tim Anderson. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Leury Garcia.
So now to the plate, Leury Garcia, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Luis Arias comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home. That's popped up.
Benintendi in pursuit.
And this will land foul.
4 runs, 7 hits.
And no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. This pitch is popped up. A step on the bag for 1. On to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Rangers 4 and the Red Sox 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Here comes the first pitch.
Devers.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, 1-1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Outside, that's a ball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Just keeping him close. And it's quickly 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for him to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
As a look, now the pitch. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Vasquez is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. A runner on first with 2 away. behind 0-2 now. One and two to the Red Sox catcher.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Count still at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler. To hit next.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Adam Eaton will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Rangers, number 4, Adam Eaton.
In there, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Well, that's ball 3, and right now the Rangers would do anything to get that leadoff guy on.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Pedro Baez enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nicholas Castellanos is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball well outside. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Here's the 1-1. High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman,
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now.
Encarnacion.
First delivery to him on the way.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope. Outside.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
There's ball 4.
Now batting, third base.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, outside.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 1-0.
Hey.
Runners are at first and second with one away. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days. That doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. Throw to second, but he's in there as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rangers lead it 6-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Now
all right, thanks, Heidi.
Number 4.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Pedroia.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, that's off the plate.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
1-0 home to Pedroia. Fouled off. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Devo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Set and the pitch. J.D. Martinez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Runners are at first and second with one away. Fouled away. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Garcia is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. That tails back over, strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Boston strands a couple. They trail 6-1. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Tim Anderson, he's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. From the stretch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
That's ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
Hit to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in now, Leury Garcia. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And we see that these guys are currently 2nd in the AL in that department. Stepping in now, Luis Arias. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. In now is Adam Eaton as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
That's just your classic Ribby nod right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Okay.
Edwin Encarnacion will be next. First and second now, 1 man out. belted high in the air out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Edwin.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. Man, that's a heck of a job to hold him in this single.
Edwin Encarnacion is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Encarnacion carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are loaded with only one out. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Miguel Andujar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Has a look, now the pitch. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Leif Hembry gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least beat a couple of innings for his guys.
Hembry.
JT Realmuto will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. Fly ball out toward left center field. Benintendi is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Rangers 8 and the Red Sox 1. Stepping up now, Rafael Devers. Last time through was a base hit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still even at 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
To the plate now, Mitch Moreland. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
The 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Real Muto is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Moreland is retired. Two down now.
The right fielder, Alex.
Stepping in, Alex Verdugo will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher.
Riding in once again, Christian Vasquez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and
he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Marwin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
At the plate, Tim Anderson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Leury Garcia will be next. 3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this is a foul ball. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. At the plate, Leury Garcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
In his career, Garcia carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Fouled off. Swing, and he pops him up. Devers onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
The batter, number 3.
Standing in, Luis Arias. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay to the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So stepping in, Adam Eaton. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Nick Castellanos now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Two-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Ryan Brazier enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Edwin Encarnacion. Will be his Austin Nola will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Austin Nola.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Rangers 10 and the Red Sox 1. Austin Nola will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Now here it comes.
24, Austin Nola.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Fouled away. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been complete.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
So
please.
they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Tim Hill.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Andrew Benintendi is the batter. Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman,
Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Left center, base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he's back easily. Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is after it. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Boston strands a couple. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The third baseman, Miguel.
Here it comes.
Andujar.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And there's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Rangers.
So one gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
So a full count now. Marwin Gonzalez waits on deck. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Striding in, Marwin Gonzalez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, but a poor feed to the pitcher, and they won't get the out at first.
The batter, number 8.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
So the batting order. Turns over now and set to go Tim Anderson. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Eduardo Nunez.
He's set and the pitch. Runners off for second. In there now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Eduardo Nunez is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. Ready to go for the last half of the.
Eduardo
doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Sean Doolittle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And that's the first out.
Now batting, first baseman.
So digging in now, Mitch Moreland. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
So now to the plate, Alex Verdugo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. 1 out and a runner on second base. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
2-2, count.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
A payoff pitch one more time. He loses him on ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Vasquez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Ready with the 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the stretch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Christian Vasquez goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
so
please.
with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 39.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Andrew Benintendi. A ball and a strike. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball, and this should get him out of it. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Fine work that time by the Texas bullpen. We've played 8 full. Texas is out in front, 10-1. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
No balls and a strike to count. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So striding in, Leury Garcia. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's inside.
1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Pedroia fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now batting, Luis Arias. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Too low, 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rangers 10 and the Red Sox 1. Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. This one's flared off to the right side. Coming in on it is Eaton, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
In now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
So he got him swinging. J.D. Martinez is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack Drew, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day, and he fouls this one off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is, and it's fouled away. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And they will not get Pedroia at the plate as he's in there to score.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
At the plate now, Alex Verdugo, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And Verdugo goes in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Sinker, 3-2 now. Christian Vasquez would be next. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 3rd home run for him on the year as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So here now is Jackie Bradley, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. Yimi
Garcia will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Garcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Andrew Benintendi is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
10-6 the final score in this game. Texas jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dinelson Lamet wins his 3rd of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Chris Sale was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors, they left 13 men on base. For the Red Sox, 6 runs on 12 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.